Imagine walking slowly along the edge of a serene lake under a vast sky illuminated by a bright, full moon. The moonlight spills over the water, turning it into a shimmering silver mirror that reflects the delicate dance of gentle ripples. Each ripple catches the moonlight differently, creating patterns that appear almost magical, as if the lake itself is breathing softly under the night sky. The stars above twinkle faintly, some brighter than others, their distant light merging with the moon's glow to form a canopy of calm over the landscape. The air is cool and crisp, carrying the subtle fragrance of pine trees that line the path beside you. Tiny wildflowers peek through the grass, their petals glistening with a soft sheen from the moonlight. As you walk, your footsteps produce a gentle crunch on the gravel, harmonizing with the whisper of leaves swaying lightly in the breeze. Somewhere nearby, the soft, melodic chirping of crickets blends with the distant croaking of frogs, forming a soothing nocturnal symphony that fills the air with life and tranquility. You pause for a moment, closing your eyes to absorb the calm. A faint mist rises from the lake's surface, and the cool air brushes against your skin, carrying with it the earthy scent of damp soil and the delicate perfume of night-blooming flowers. You inhale deeply, feeling your mind slow down, each breath syncing with the gentle rhythm of nature. Thoughts drift like clouds across your consciousness, but there is no hurry, no urgency, only the serene presence of this moonlit night. Continuing along the winding path, you notice a small wooden footbridge spanning a narrow stream that flows quietly into the lake. The water trickles over smooth stones, producing a soft melody that resonates with the quiet of the forest. You step onto the bridge, resting your hands lightly on the railing, feeling the texture of aged wood beneath your fingers. Tiny fireflies hover around, their gentle lights flickering in harmony with the reflections on the water below. The scene feels timeless, like a painting brought to life, each detail meticulously crafted by the calm hands of the night. As you move on, the forest thickens. Moonlight filters through the tall trees, casting dancing shadows on the path. The scent of pine mingles with the aroma of damp earth and the faint sweetness of blooming night flowers. You notice the subtle movements of small creatures, a rabbit hopping silently, the flutter of a moth's wings, and the occasional splash of fish in the shallow parts of the lake. Every sound, every shimmer of light, and every fragrance seems heightened, creating a deeply immersive experience that makes you feel part of the world around you. Walking further, you reach a small clearing where the lake opens up, stretching wider and reflecting the sky above in perfect harmony. The gentle lapping of water against the shore creates a natural rhythm that soothes your thoughts. You sit on the cool grass, feeling the earth beneath you, and let your gaze wander across the tranquil water. Memories of quiet evenings, distant laughter, and peaceful moments mingle with the present scene, enhancing the feeling of calm that envelops you. Time seems to slow, each heartbeat aligning with the gentle pulse of the night. You rise again, continuing your stroll along the lake's edge. The path winds over soft hills and through groves of birch trees whose white bark gleams under the moonlight. The soft murmur of water, rustling leaves, and distant owl calls guide your steps. Occasionally, you pause to watch ripples on the lake's surface, the flicker of a fish beneath the water, or the delicate flutter of leaves as the wind brushes through them. Every detail seems to invite you deeper into mindfulness, connecting you fully with the present moment. The night air is rich with sensations: the cool touch of a breeze, the gentle scent of flowers, the faint sound of water moving over stones. Each inhale and exhale grounds you more deeply, allowing your mind to release tension and rest. Shadows of the surrounding trees sway softly, and the moon casts long, silver streaks across the landscape, highlighting the intricate beauty of the natural world around you. You feel utterly peaceful, as though time itself has paused to honor this serene night. With each step, you become more attuned to the nocturnal symphony, the rustle of leaves, the rhythmic flow of water, and the quiet calls of night creatures. The scene is mesmerizing, yet gentle, encouraging deep reflection and tranquility. The moonlight seems to wrap around you like a comforting shawl, and you sense the profound connection between yourself and the calm, living world. This walk by the lake under the moon becomes a meditation in motion, a timeless moment of stillness and grace. The path continues along the lakeshore, winding gently through clusters of birch and pine trees. The moonlight filters softly through the leaves, casting intricate, dancing shadows on the ground. The air is filled with the faint, sweet aroma of night-blooming flowers, mingling with the crisp, clean scent of the lake. Tiny fireflies hover above the grass, their delicate lights flickering like miniature stars, adding a magical, ethereal quality to the night. As you walk, the gentle lapping of water against the shore becomes a rhythm that syncs with your footsteps. Occasionally, a fish breaks the surface, sending ripples across the silvered water. A cool breeze brushes against your skin, carrying the soft whispers of the trees and the distant call of a night owl. Every sound, every movement feels amplified, yet gentle, as if the world itself has slowed down to honor the quiet beauty of the night. You reach a small wooden bench beneath a tall pine tree, its branches stretching high into the moonlit sky. Sitting down, you close your eyes and allow the serenity to envelop you. Thoughts drift like clouds, but they are soft, gentle, and unhurried. Memories of calm evenings, warm laughter, and peaceful solitude mingle with the present, creating a sense of deep reflection and tranquility. Each breath draws in the night's magic, filling your body with calm and your mind with stillness. A gentle mist rises from the lake, curling over the water and glistening in the moonlight. The surface of the lake mirrors the sky perfectly, a seamless blend of silver moonlight and twinkling stars. Tiny waves kiss the shore, producing a soft, hypnotic melody. You lean back on the bench, feeling the coolness of the wooden seat beneath you, and let the rhythm of the water and the night guide your thoughts into peaceful meditation. As you continue your walk after resting, the path curves slightly, leading you past small clusters of wildflowers that sway gently in the night breeze. The petals shimmer faintly under the moon, and the gentle hum of crickets and frogs creates a soft, natural symphony. Every detail, the scent of damp earth, the softness of moss beneath your feet, the distant rustle of a small creature in the underbrush, adds layers to the immersive calm surrounding you. The forest opens up again to reveal a wide expanse of the lake, The water reflects not only the moon but also the silhouettes of distant mountains, their peaks soft and mysterious under the night sky. You pause at the edge, letting your fingers graze the cool water, feeling connected to this quiet, timeless world. A sense of profound peace settles over you, as if every worry has been left behind and only serenity remains. Walking along the shoreline, you notice the gentle sway of reeds and cattails near the water's edge. Each movement catches the moonlight, sparkling softly. The sounds of water, wind, and distant nocturnal creatures blend into a harmonious melody that fills your senses. With each step, you feel more grounded, more present, and more in tune with the calm rhythm of the night, carrying this sense of peace deep within you. You continue along a gentle curve of the lakeshore, where soft hills rise and fall, covered in lush grass and dotted with clusters of wildflowers. The moonlight shines through tall pine trees, creating elongated shadows that sway gently with the breeze. The water of the lake glistens in silver hues, and occasional ripples dance across the surface, catching the moonlight and scattering it like tiny diamonds. A cool breeze carries the scent of pine and damp earth, mixed with the faint aroma of night-blooming jasmine. The gentle rustling of leaves and the soft hum of crickets form a calming symphony that seems perfectly timed to your footsteps. Occasionally, a fish jumps, sending tiny ripples across the water, and the distant call of an owl adds a layer of peaceful mystery to the night. You approach a small wooden dock extending into the lake. Each plank creaks softly under your weight as you step onto it, and you feel a connection with the quiet, steady rhythm of the night. Fireflies drift lazily around you, their tiny lights flickering like floating stars. Sitting down at the edge of the dock, you let your toes touch the cool water, feeling a gentle shiver run through you as the night envelops your senses. Looking around, you notice the silhouettes of distant mountains under the moonlight, their peaks softened by the night. The reflection of the stars in the water blends with the silver moonlight, creating a serene canvas that stretches infinitely. Each breath draws in calm, each exhale releases tension, and you feel fully immersed in the tranquil beauty surrounding you. You rise and continue your slow stroll along the shore. Mossy rocks, delicate wildflowers, and swaying reeds pass by as you walk, each adding a subtle detail to your surroundings. The night sounds, the soft lap of water, rustling leaves, distant frogs, and the occasional breeze blend harmoniously, guiding your mind toward a state of deep relaxation and inner peace. The path winds further into a quiet grove where the trees are tall and spaced gracefully, allowing moonlight to stream through their branches. The gentle glow illuminates the path ahead, highlighting patches of soft moss and tiny flowers peeking through the undergrowth. The air is filled with the scent of pine and the subtle fragrance of night-blooming roses, their delicate perfume mingling with the freshness of the cool night breeze. Small sounds catch your attention: a rustle in the underbrush, the distant splash of water as a fish jumps, and the soft flutter of a moth's wings. All these subtle movements create a gentle symphony, each sound perfectly harmonizing with the serenity of the night. The moonlight dances on the water's surface, casting shifting reflections that mimic the rhythm of your heartbeat. You come across a small, curved bench near the water's edge. Sitting down, you allow yourself to sink into the calm. Thoughts drift freely, like clouds moving across the night sky, yet they carry no weight or urgency. The gentle symphony of crickets, frogs, and the breeze seems to echo your own inner stillness. Each inhale brings the freshness of the lake and forest into your body. Each exhale releases tension and stress. As you rise and continue walking, the path leads you over a slight incline, offering a breathtaking view of the lake stretching into the distance. The water reflects the moon and stars, while the distant trees sway softly in the night. Every detail, the shimmer of moonlight on the water, the texture of leaves, the scent of flowers, invites you to slow down and savor the present moment, feeling completely connected to the tranquility surrounding you. As you continue along the lakeshore, the path opens into a small clearing bathed in gentle moonlight. The lake's surface shimmers like liquid silver, reflecting the stars and the glowing moon above. You pause to take in the scene, the quiet ripple of the water, the soft swaying of reeds, and the faint scent of earth and flowers drifting on the breeze. Every detail seems amplified in the calm of the night, creating a sense of timelessness. The sounds of the night, crickets, frogs, and the whisper of leaves, combine into a soothing melody. Tiny fireflies float in the air, their soft lights adding a magical quality to the landscape. You feel an overwhelming sense of peace, a moment suspended between reality and dream. The cool air brushes against your skin as you inhale deeply, letting the serenity of this place fill your mind and body. You walk slowly along the shoreline, noticing the moonlight highlighting gentle ripples and casting silver patterns on rocks and plants. Each step brings a heightened awareness of the present, a deep connection to the natural rhythm of the night. You pause occasionally to watch the subtle movements of the water and the playful flicker of shadows across the land. Every breath, every heartbeat, aligns with the calm, meditative pace of this moonlit stroll. Continuing, you reach a small wooden pier that extends into the lake. Stepping onto it, you feel the gentle sway beneath your feet, harmonizing with the soft sounds of water lapping against the supports. Sitting at the edge, you let your hands hover just above the water, feeling the coolness and the rhythmic pulse of the lake. The entire scene envelops you in serenity, inviting you to lose track of time and simply exist in this tranquil moment. You walk along a gentle slope leading to a secluded cove, where the lake curves gracefully and the water glimmers under the moonlight. The air is filled with the subtle scent of pine needles and the delicate aroma of night blooming flowers. Small ripples spread across the lake's surface, reflecting the silver light in constantly changing patterns. Like a living painting, the forest surrounding you is alive with gentle sounds. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of crickets, the soft croak of frogs, and the occasional splash of a fish. A cool breeze brushes against your face, carrying with it the freshness of the night and the faint fragrance of wet earth. Each breath feels purifying, filling your body with calm and your mind with clarity. As you follow the winding path, your footsteps produce a soft crunch on the gravel. Moonlight filters through the tall trees, casting dappled shadows that dance across the path. Fireflies flicker around you, their tiny lights moving in graceful, unpredictable patterns. The scene feels enchanted, as though you have stepped into a world suspended between reality and dream. You reach a small wooden bench overlooking the water. Sitting down, you rest your hands on your knees and close your eyes, letting the serenity of the night envelop you. Every sound, every shimmer of moonlight, every subtle scent blends into a harmonious symphony, guiding your thoughts toward deep relaxation. You feel connected to everything around you, immersed fully in the tranquil rhythm of the night. Continuing your stroll, the path winds through a gentle grove where tall birch and pine trees create a natural arch above. Moonlight filters through the leaves, illuminating patches of soft moss and tiny wildflowers. The gentle sway of branches in the breeze, combined with the soft hum of crickets, produces a calming nocturnal symphony. A small wooden footbridge appears ahead, spanning a quiet stream that flows into the lake. Stepping onto it, you feel the smooth wood beneath your feet, and the subtle creak of the planks blends with the rhythmic murmur of the water. Fireflies hover above the stream, their flickering lights reflecting in the water, creating a magical, dreamlike scene. You pause to watch a fish break the surface, sending gentle ripples across the silvered water. The air is crisp, carrying the mixed scents of pine, fresh earth, and blooming night flowers. Each inhale draws in serenity. Each exhale releases tension. Sitting on the edge of the bridge, you let your gaze wander across the calm water, the stars above, and the distant silhouettes of trees. Feeling fully immersed in the peaceful night, the lakeshore widens as you continue walking, revealing a small cove where the water reflects the moonlight perfectly. The breeze carries subtle floral notes, mingling with the earthy scent of damp soil and pine. The gentle lapping of water against the shore forms a soothing rhythm, complementing the rustle of leaves and distant calls of night creatures. You follow a winding path along the edge, occasionally pausing to admire tiny ripples and reflections on the lake. The stars above twinkle softly, mirrored by fireflies dancing near the water. Every detail, the soft moss underfoot, the gentle sway of flowers, the distant croak of a frog, adds depth to the tranquil symphony of the night. A wooden bench emerges beneath a tall pine tree, inviting you to sit. You rest for a while, letting the serene atmosphere calm your mind. The moonlight shimmers across the water, creating a quiet, reflective scene. The mixture of scents, sounds, and sights forms a deeply immersive experience, soothing your thoughts and inviting inner peace. As you continue walking, the forest opens to a wider view of the lake, where distant hills are silhouetted under the moonlight. Gentle waves ripple across the water, reflecting the stars like scattered jewels. The soft breeze carries the scent of pine and flowers, mingled with the earthy aroma of wet soil, calming your senses completely. You follow a narrow path along the shore, feeling the slight unevenness beneath your feet. Each sound, the murmur of water, the rustle of leaves, the distant croak of frogs, blends seamlessly into a harmonious melody. Fireflies flicker in the air, adding a magical quality to the night. Reaching a small wooden pier, you step onto it and rest your hands on the railing. The water laps gently below, and the moonlight shimmers across its surface. Closing your eyes, you inhale deeply, letting the peaceful atmosphere envelop you. Time seems to pause, and every detail, the cool breeze, the distant owl calls, the gentle sway of reeds, brings a sense of profound calm and presence in the moment. The path meanders past gentle hills and clusters of wildflowers, illuminated softly by the silver glow of the moon. The water sparkles in the night, reflecting stars that seem to wink at you. Each step brings heightened awareness of the surrounding beauty, the subtle movements of leaves, the rustle of small creatures, and the faint splashes of fish. You approach a small wooden dock that stretches into the lake. Stepping onto it, the gentle sway beneath your feet matches the calm rhythm of the night. Fireflies hover above the surface, their tiny lights adding to the ethereal scene. Sitting at the edge, you let your fingers touch the cool water, feeling the serenity flow through you. The night is alive with subtle sounds, the murmur of water, the gentle swish of leaves, and the distant croak of frogs. Every breath you take draws in calm and releases tension. Each moment feels suspended in time, as if the world itself is honoring the stillness and beauty of this moonlit night. Continuing your gentle stroll, you reach a grove where the trees are tall and spaced elegantly, allowing moonlight to spill onto the soft moss below. The lake glistens nearby, reflecting the sky and stars. Fireflies drift in the night air, their flickering lights casting delicate shadows on the ground. The sounds of nature, crickets, frogs, rustling leaves, and distant water, blend into a serene symphony. You pause to listen, letting each detail soak into your consciousness. The breeze brushes softly across your face, carrying the subtle scent of pine and wildflowers. Walking further, the path curves around a small inlet, where the moonlight dances on gentle waves. You feel deeply connected to the tranquil rhythm of the night, each step guided by a natural, calming cadence. Every moment brings a sense of inner peace and harmony with the surrounding world. The final stretch of your walk leads you to a peaceful clearing, where the lake stretches wide and calm, reflecting the moon and stars like a mirror. The gentle lapping of water, the whisper of the breeze, and the soft chorus of night creatures create a harmonious symphony, welcoming you to rest in this serene sanctuary. You sit quietly on a smooth rock at the water's edge, taking in the vast expanse before you. The scents of pine, earth, and night-blooming flowers fill your senses. Fireflies drift lazily, and the distant mountains stand quietly under the moonlight. Every detail, the shimmer of water, the gentle sway of trees, the soft night air, invites a deep sense of calm and contentment. Closing your eyes, you let the tranquility of the moment wash over you, feeling completely connected to the natural world. Each breath aligns with the rhythm of the lake, the night, and the moon above. You are immersed fully in peace, serenity, and the gentle magic of a moonlit stroll by the lake, carrying this calm within you as your journey comes to a quiet, harmonious close.